Các bạn ơi, Phúc Mob Day, and here I am standing in Công viên Lê Thị Riêng, probably one of the most beautiful parks in the city. I love this place. They have so much going on. But today's video, well, it's not really about the park. I just had the Grab drop me off here, and we're gonna make our way over to try one of my favorite dishes. I mentioned this in a video earlier this week, but coming up with the top 5 of my favorite Vietnamese dishes is difficult, to say the least, because it really needs to be more of a top 10, and even then I still get some that I can't decide which place they go in. Of course, Bún Bò Huế is the favorite, but either way, I'm gonna keep adjusting this list and sharing it with all of you. So today's dish is a specialty from the Miền Trung. In fact, they have it in the Miền Tây as well, but there are 2 different varieties, and personally, I prefer the one from the Miền Trung. Do you know what dish I'm talking about? Well, you're gonna find out here in a minute. So I'm cutting through the park here. They have an amusement park in here. They used to have a jump arena with trampolines years ago. I'm not sure if they still do. But I mean, they got a friggin' roller coaster here in a city park. How cool is that? So if you have any kids or young people in your life, definitely bring them here at night, because they have like a street food market. They have different activities, and obviously it's a park. So they have a playground and everything else, but rarely do you see parking lots like this for a park here in the city. That's one thing I will say about Saigon is I am a huge fan of their parks. I do love going and hanging out at Hoang Văn Thụ. I filmed a lot of videos in Thảo Đan. Just filmed one in Lê Văn Tham earlier this week. So I am a huge fan. We were in Tân Bân, and then we just cut over to District 10, so we must be on the border. But we're coming up to the restaurant now. Here we are. Bánh xèo tôm nhảy hành diệu. This is bánh xèo của miền Trung. Chào em. Bây giờ mở cửa không? Okay, we're good. Making sure they're not closed. Yeah, chào cô. I wonder if it'd be cooler inside or not. Yeah, con chào cô. Con đọc review về quán ăn này. Người ta nói là ở đây rất là ngon. Đúng không? Alright. Yeah, con muốn ăn. Yeah, chào mọi người. Up here we have a bánh xèo tôm nhảy, bánh xèo thịt heo, thịt bò, mực tươi Phan Tiết, bánh xèo thập cẩm. Cô ơi, bánh xèo ở đây là đến từ Phan Tiết đúng không? Bình Định á, Quy Nhơn. Quy Nhơn, okay. So this is bánh xèo from the Miền Trung, and I will point out a difference between bánh xèo miền Trung and bánh xèo miền Tây. Personally, I like miền Trung, but let's get it and I'll explain why. Một cái bánh xèo tôm nhảy, một cái bánh xèo thịt bò, và một cái bánh xèo mực tươi Phan Tiết.
Hết không?
Ba cái. Yeah. Nếu vẫn đói thì có lẽ đã thêm. Let's go with it. What I love about these bánh xèo places is they have so many pans. I can't imagine being the dishwasher here. They have pans lined up because each one has to make one bánh xèo. And when you get người béo free and you Phúc Mob come here, well then I get 3 of them, and this guy's got to go and put it in 3. But you can see we have the bean sprouts in there. We have the flour mix that they use. I got the squid. I got the shrimp. I got the beef. One thing you'll notice here, they have 4. Chi Nhan, they have 4 locations. And I mentioned this before in my bánh mì video, where if a place has a few locations and they've been running a while, well, they're doing something right. Somebody likes it. Hot day like this. That chả tắc, so sảng khoái. It's good. Excited. Some days I go out I film. I know it's going to be good because I choose the place accordingly. But when I get a dish that's in my top 5, top 10, I haven't had breakfast yet. I mean, this is a late breakfast for me, but what a way to start the day. Breakfast is served. Bánh xèo, also known as the Vietnamese pancake. Sorry, I was filming a lesson. I had to take a bite out of it. But now, let's get it started. First thing I want to point out, the rice paper. I love this thing. We have this at my wife's family's house. You can take the rice paper here and you can put it in the water to get it wet, make it easier to roll because it's very crispy as it is. So you break off a piece of this, like here, put it in there, grab some of your vegetables. I'm sorry, but look, so I'm using my hands, but it's only me, so there's no one sharing this with me. Get some of the vegetables, break this off as well. Actually, I want the lettuce for this first one. Okay, then you take the nước mắm, put it in here. They have chilies. I'll get a little bit. I know, Joy Lud. Chilies here, cut off a piece here, here. Make it nice and small so I don't get caught with a big one in my mouth. I keep losing it. Flying all over the place. Okay, got a couple chilies in there, not bad, not bad. Got our fish sauce. And then Emily, kind of just bỏ cái này vô đúng không?
Yes.
Like this. Okay, mọi người, right like this. Then, lack. So, onto the roll. Move this over here. Roll this guy up. Like so. Is it beautiful? No. Does it taste the same? Yes. Don't judge me. Get a little dip. That's what I came here for. So good. Let's keep it going. A little bit of the mango. I will say, even though I do like bean sprouts, they do go a bit heavy on them. It's not too bad, but the ratio could be a little bit better. Fresh. Perfectly, well, almost perfectly rolled. Give it a dip. Normally your bánh xèo will have shrimp and pork in it, but they had another variety here that I couldn't ball up. That is squid. Look. I'm gonna take half of this, get a whole chunk. I'm gonna pour some of the sauce on, so I'll make sure it's in there. No more dipping, just right here. Well, no, I'm gonna dip too, but get the mango, get the cucumbers. This one is a bit tighter. Okay, I got this here. Biting into that squid. Moving on to the last one, I said how pork and shrimp were the main staples in a bánh xèo. But I tried the squid. Now they had another option for beef. Let me break this here. Take a look at that beef in there. Can't go wrong with some beef. Cheers. Earlier, I mentioned how you have bánh xèo from the miền Tây and bánh xèo from the miền Trung. While both are good, personally, I prefer the bánh xèo from the miền Trung because it's smaller like this. It is easier to handle. When you have that big one and you're trying to cut it, take pieces of it, it's just too much for me. Like, I prefer having the pocket size. It reminds me of a taco more than a pancake, but they call it Vietnamese pancake. Final thoughts on this bun sail. Ridiculously delicious, okay? Not gonna say it's the best I've ever had, but it is really good. And what makes it for me, the sauce. They have a special sauce. You blend with Nuc Mam, some chilies, and it adds for a very unique taste. Makes it more dum dag, okay? So, in my opinion, I would definitely come back. I'm glad it's closer to my house, so I can make my way over here. Wrapping it up here. I hope you all enjoyed that quick breakfast review. I really enjoyed making it. You know, being in a city called Saigon with nearly 10 million people, well, there are endless choices of food and restaurants. So I always enjoy making these. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yeah, ciao, ciao. Follow me on social media. My Grab is here now, so I'm gonna head home, charge my batteries, literally and figuratively, and get working on the next video for all y'all. Thank you for the continued support. Yeah. Gotta bleep out the address on there for you guys. Hope y'all have a great day. Hang up, and chúc mừng năm ơi.